Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining in to A Charming Adobo.
Yeah, so we thought we'd bring you guys an update. We haven't sat down and did one in several months actually, because
sometimes I don't feel like sharing.
Yes.
So,
but
how am I doing?
Yeah.
That's what we want to talk about today.
Yeah.
Let's talk about show timing. This is show timing. I'm putting on a show for you and my friends.
Yes.
And then Leslie gets the dirty diaper of my dementia.
So I feel like there is a big, a lot of people see you in little snippets of the video and they're like, Jason's doing so great. But Jason actually...
And I am.
Okay.
At that moment.
Well, or I'm editing it.
Yes.
Yeah, I just didn't fast forward. But actually Jason hasn't been doing real great lately. We just went to the neurologist and we did a medication increase for mood. We have Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde happening. Why don't you talk a little bit about that, because you are aware of it.
Yeah, no rhyme or reason. Just, I'm done with being talked to. And talked to being like, are you about ready to go to church? That's the simple question she could ask, and I am not in the mood to hear it, and I'm going to snap, and there's no reason for it.
Yeah.
And it's uncalled for. I don't want to do it. I don't mean to do it. I don't think other people that suffer from this want to either, but it happens, and it's happening more frequently.
It's a everyday thing. It's difficult. I've talked with people in my support group about it because, look, I'm going to get choked up now. It's really hard to not get your feelings hurt, especially we've been together 32 years. You've never treated me like that before, so it's really difficult. It's giving me a complex where I feel like I can't talk. A little, just like, hey, what do you want to do for dinner? It just turns into something. I'm going to ask you a question, and I don't even know if you can answer this. Okay. When you feel like that, what is happening in your brain? Do you feel anything different?
No.
No?
Just hostile. Short. Like my brain's just fuzzy. I don't want to say overstimulated, because I mean I could be literally just sitting there and brushing my teeth or whatever, but I keep saying brushing my teeth because that was this morning before we went to church.
Yeah.
In my mind's overstimulated even if I'm doing nothing, and it's just, and when you start talking, it's just like I can't take it. I'm overloaded and I need you to. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to communicate harshly. Yeah. And I don't even know I'm doing. I don't want to do it.
It just happens.
It just happens.
It's very. It's mean. It's really hard. So, I don't even know. Dealing with that on a day-to-day basis can be rough. So a lot of that happening right now. So we got an increase in medication that could hopefully help that, and then then we're also going to have an MRI done of the brain. We've had, since we've talked to you guys last, we've done like an upper endoscopy to check, because you know Jason does the gagging and the choking and the vomiting. He's done a swallow study, and now he's done that. So they're going to check his brain because they want to see if they can see anything on it, because there is an area that can affect that. And so we're going to see if it's from that, because it would be nice to not have that, but...
Would be. Or at least know where it's coming from. Yeah,
yeah. So we've made sure that all this is good and everything, so that's been good. Otherwise...
They had a special when I had the upper, so if you did the upper and lower at the same time, you got half off the upper, but you had to do the lower first.
You're so gross. Okay, that's disgusting. Anyway, in day-to-day life stuff, you still laughing at your own joke? Okay.
That was for you, Kelsey.
Oh, great, yeah.
Dad jokes.
Dad jokes. Okay, so in day-to-day life, okay, so this is where I get self-conscious. Okay. Okay.
So for those of you in TV land, there are members of the audience who have a loved one going through something like this, and we're sharing our experience more specifically her experience, because I don't remember or am not aware of a lot of it. So her experience is more to relate, to allow others to understand and that you're not alone and what you're going through. What it is not is an opportunity for you trolls to crawl out from under your bridge and bus roll her because you feel like she's bashing on me. This isn't about bash on me. This is about an honest update on how I'm doing. So please be kind and rewind when you take your V-shape. Oh wait, different commercial. Sorry.
That was really sweet and nice. Thank you.
I got your back, bro.
Okay. I'm emotional today.
Yes, you are.
Well, okay. Hold on. I gotta get together. For those of you that want to know like what's really going on, and now I feel, thank you so much for validating what I'm about to say. Jason is starting to mess up. Not everything he does, but a large portion of things he does.
I know, I realize, I'm not realizing when I do it, but I'm realizing I need more supervision of tasks. Soy sauce.
Yes, very...
Microwaving.
Yes, very minute things that you wouldn't think of. He messes up all the time now. And we had some funny ones where he filled up the... So,
maybe not everybody, but we have a soy sauce container in the refrigerator, and then I've got a bulk soy sauce in the pantry. And the soy sauce in the refrigerator was empty, so I refilled it. And this is not my fault. The vanilla and the soy sauce bottles are very similar. Unfortunately, the 25% full soy sauce from the refrigerator was then refilled with 75% vanilla.
Yes. But the best part was is you put the vanilla from the soy sauce on your food and ate it.
It was delicious.
You didn't even realize it.
It's okay.
And we were eating Asian food. But anyway,
good.
So funny things like that. Just mess ups.
Putting stuff in the microwave.
Yeah, like he's microwaving nothing. His food's literally on the counter, but the microwave's going, and I'm like, what are you cooking? He's like, my soup. And I'm like, your soup's right there. Just those kinds of things.
I blame the microwave for that one.
Yeah.
That's personally not my fault.
But those are just key examples that stands out in our mind, but just walking and talking through day-to-day life, Jason has to be reminded, because his thought process doesn't work correctly, and you have to be like, that doesn't make sense, you know, like sometimes what you say and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where we're at. So a lot more like direction and helping of, you know, task and stuff like that. And so that's a little more time consuming.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else? I feel like we have all the other things. Sleep's
a mess.
Sleep's always a huge pain. We talked to the doctor. It's forever and ever and ever going to be this way. This is part of it. And I don't know if we're ever going to get it under control.
I did get a much better understanding of menopause this week.
Oh my.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Chuck.
We went to the new theater dinner restaurant. And it was called Menopause the Musical. So funny. Not funny. It was like, ah! So that was funny. But anyway.
Had a great time with our friends.
Yes. Yes. Lots of brain floating. And like we said, lots of choking and gagging and all that. And headaches.
Big time.
Yep. And of course, something that has absolutely nothing to do with dementia. Jason has the worst back in the world.
Yes.
And I think it actually plays into it a little bit.
Okay.
Meaning, when you're in pain,
yes,
it's hard to function anyway. So then put being in pain plus having dementia, I think sometimes it makes you more of a hot mess. You think so? So, okay. I'm losing you.
Yep.
All right, so is there anything else? It was a quick update, but we wanted to sit down. It's hard to talk about when you have to talk about your loved one getting worse.
Especially when I was bad to begin with.
You were not bad to begin with. Anyway, we totally appreciate all the support and everything that you guys have been giving us. It's been awesome. You have anything else?
Happy Thanksgiving to everyone.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. Yeah, so happy Thanksgiving, and we'll try and do this again. I don't know when I can get him to.
Yes.
Yes. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.